Pepsters, another exciting Pep Live na naman tayo for today's video dahil makakasama natin ang cast ng Viva Max Paubaya. But before anything else, I would like to call my co-host, FK Bravo. FK?
Yes, thank you, Kim. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, Pepsters. Again, my name is FK Bravo, and just like what Kim said, I'll be co-hosting alongside him. And you know what, Pepsters? We are up for one steamy afternoon kasi we will be joined by the lead stars of one of Viva Max's upcoming films titled Pabuya. Please help me welcome Diego Loyzaga and Franki Russell.
Hey, everyone.
Yes, please
Hello
greet
po.
our Pepsters.
What's up, Pepsters? Kim, it's
What's up,
Pabuya.
Pepsters?
Pabuya.
It's Pabuya. Yeah, it's okay.
Pabuya.
Everyone's been getting it wrong today. It's okay. Paubaya works, but it's
Oh,
Pabuya.
sorry, it's
It's
Viva
fine,
Max
it's fine.
Pabuya. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, before we start, as nabanggit nga ni FK na napapanood din tayo sa Facebook Live and Kumu. And speaking of Kumu, pwede kayong magbagsak ng virtual gifts dyan and maybe ma-shoutout namin kayo mamaya. And of course, huwag niyo rin kalimutan na mag-comment below dahil pwede namin itong basahin maya-maya lamang at malaman nyo na kung ano yung mga gusto nyong malaman sa mga guests natin for today from Franki and Diego. Kaya naman alam ko na na-excited ang ating mga Pepsters. Simulan na natin, FK. Diego
Yes.
and Franki, are you guys ready?
Handa na
Yes.
kami.
Okay.
Yeah, okay na yung headset.
No.
Okay.
All right. So just let's warm up before we get to the good stuff. Just
Oh
a few
God,
input.
we need to warm up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Punta tayo sa
So-
exciting
Alright.
part.
but can you do
Yeah,
this?
later, my exciting part.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
well, okay, a few inputs lang, no? We know that both of you entered show business in different ways. So, like, everyone knows that at this time and age, it is easier. It is relatively easier to enter show business than it was before, especially with the help of social media. Like, you could start as an influencer and then penetrate show business. So what advice can you give to anyone who's planning to join show business or anyone who's barely new to the industry?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think definitely creating content, getting yourself out there. I mean, yeah, like you said, social media is definitely a huge part. Whether you want to be a vlogger or in showbiz, just like keep auditioning, don't give up. You never know what's around the corner.
Yeah.
Yep. Same. I guess I'll just add on to what Frankie said. Sometimes you don't know what exactly it is what you want to be at the start, and then like you work your way towards whatever it is you're gonna be. Like in showbiz, you kind of have to know how to sing, dance, and act. You have to be the trifecta. You can't just be an actor. They're gonna make you sing as well and dance. So expect that already. Know what your market is, I guess. Like if you're a YouTuber, like YouTube is something I can't do. It's just I find it so cringy that I'm talking to my hi guys, welcome to my vlog. I can't do it. I really can't do it. I want people like to get to know me on a personal level, but I just can't get around to doing, that on a daily basis. There's some days I just want to, no, I can't be bothered. But yeah, like if I want to say acting, like, all right, if you're new to the industry and you want to become an actor, then of course study acting, do your workshops. Speaking from experience, I jumped in without really knowing anything. I was just really willing to learn, I guess, along the way. It's always better to be prepared than to just jump in head first. But sometimes that's what people need to do. You gotta, instead of dipping your feet in, you gotta jump in head first, and you learn along the way. There's a saying: if a good opportunity presents itself to you and you don't know how to do it, just say yes and learn along the way.
Oh, wow. We got a lot of helpful points, Kim.
Mm-mm.
That's more than three. Okay, there's
Oh,
knowing your market, and then from Frankie, it's really persistence. Like keep auditioning, so believing in yourself, and then just trying, like what Diego said. Just going at it head first. Okay, thank you for all those pieces of advice.
Frankie, I hope I
Nagsimula
can
pa
see you
lang.
on the beach daw, sabi. May nag-comment.
Sa Bicol. Hello, Prince. Ang cute
Yes.
ng pangalan.
nagsisimula pa lang tayo, ang dami na agad nating napulot kay Diego and
Yeah,
Frankie.
oo nga
Pero,
eh.
'di
Warm up
ba?
naman.
Oo, warm up. Tapos ang dami na agad na share. Pero yun nga, being in the showbiz for years, for you guys, what words best describes your showbiz experience or your journey and why?
I'd say roller coaster.
I was gonna say roller coaster.
No copying.
We have the same brain. I'd say
Go.
roller coaster for sure because it kind of started off. Um, I started with PBB, so it was very kind of just
Yeah.
like thrown in the deep end, and then there's a lot of different things that happened, like the pandemic and twists and turns. But now here I am, my first lead role, so I feel very lucky right now.
Yeah. Congrats, Frankie.
How about you,
And
Diego?
vote for
Do
Diego.
I have to answer? What can I say? It's the same pretty much roller coaster din sa akin eh. There were times that I had a lot of projects, at times na medyo slowed down. Lots of things in my personal life affected my career. So there was always times that I was finally making it, finally doing good, and something hinders it. So it's had a fair share of up and downs as well. But I think now, since 2020, since I joined Viva, I've just been chasing, making up time, and it kind of stressed me out a little bit too much. And I think now it's better, like career wise, sometimes you also have to take a break for your mental health and just be like,
Yeah.
okay, I tried chasing it for so long, didn't get it. So let's just relax for a bit and just let it come naturally, I guess. The more you chase something, the more you don't get it.
Oh,
Diego's like the
Yeah,
VMAX king. He's so good movies on
it's
there.
not
So.
it's not true.
yeah.
That's so not true. If I was a
Yeah.
king, I would have a
I
big
don't know
ass
how
house.
you
Nah, nah. I'll accept that
Frankie said
title.
so. Yeah.
What? Frankie said what?
You're the Viva Max King.
No, don't believe her.
Oh, okay.
But
All
thank you.
right.
I
Well,
appreciate that.
yeah, well, again, being in showbiz, you know how easy it is for people to form quick opinions about you guys or about anyone famous, actually. So, what are some misperceptions that you heard about yourself that you wish to correct? Some
Oh,
misperceptions. Yeah.
Ooh. I think maarte. Tama ba? Like maarte. I feel like I heard that a lot. But before people meet me in person, they think na parang I don't really want to talk. Maybe because I don't smile that much on my Instagram. I'm just kind of like. But when you meet me in person, I love to meet you all, and yeah, I don't know. I think I'm a nice person. What do you think, Diego?
don't ask
Not
me. Yeah, she is. Of course she is.
Yeah.
Oh,
maarte ba ako? Hindi.
huh?
Am I maarte?
A little bit. A little bit. Just a
Talaga?
little. I don't think it's a bad trait. I think it's
Yeah,
a common
yeah.
trait.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's a
Di naman
nice.
siya
Yeah,
masama.
it's not a bad thing. Yeah.
Mm.
I think that's the word that I meant.
Sorry, my cat is. I mean, the cat is having like a fit. It's running everywhere. Anyway, misconceptions that I want to correct. I don't really care. I'm so beyond that. People are always gonna have something to say about you, whether it's true or not. Whatever floats your boat, dude. I don't care anymore. Like you try to be the
Yeah.
nice guy, and someone will still say something bad about you. They'll still find something wrong about what you're doing. And if you just don't give a crap, and then you don't give a crap. They can say whatever they want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how
Good thing
about
I'm
when
trying to
you
learn
first?
from Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. How about when you first
really good
started?
at
Like, what are the most common things you heard about yourself? The most common comments you hear?
It's always have to do with my love life. That's why I don't want to go there. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I
All
really
right.
don't
So
care
that's
anymore.
that's the only thing that. Oh, right.
Yeah, I guess, and then I guess I hear it from people through other people. Like they don't tell me directly. It's like, oh, he's a bad guy. I'm like, how did I become
He's
a
a bad guy.
how did I become a bad guy? So it doesn't matter. People who are
Okay.
close to me know me the best, so I
Okay.
don't
Yeah.
need their opinions. Only the people who are close to me. They're
That's
the ones who
true.
matter.
Yeah, that's true. That's just added noise anyway. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Kung sino yung mga important sa'yo, yun lang, o yung close sa'yo, yun lang naman talaga yung importante. And may gawin ka
Yeah.
o
Yeah.
hindi, meron silang masasabi. So, might as well wag
Yeah.
na silang isipin, di ba? So, aside from
Yeah.
the
You can tell,
misconceptions,
no, na Diego has been long in the industry because he's got to
yes.
the point na he really
He's
doesn't
not
care
affected,
anymore.
no?
Oh, parang
Yeah.
na-master niya na yung
Oh,
sinasabi nilang art of deadma.
Well, no, I
yeah.
think I've also I've burnt too many bridges already. I'm at the point of no return because
Oh,
the
Oh.
show business
yeah.
is a business, so you have to like build like a your fans club, people who appreciate you and stuff like that. And I don't know, I guess hindi ko yung nagawa na simulan nung mas bata ako. So to start it now, it would be very like it's just I'd look like a hypocrite pretty much. So
Mm,
I just do me, I guess. I just
yeah.
I work. Whatever boss Vic throws at me or Frankie, we say yes, and we just do right away, and
Oh, yeah.
it pays for the bills, and it's like a 9 to 5 job, I guess.
Mm.
Mm. We're lucky to be in the
So,
industry, so the stuff that comes with it, it's just
It's just part of the
noise.
job.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's part of the job. Exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Kim.
So, aside from the misconceptions about you, can you share a single moment in your showbiz career that you wish to go back?
Damn.
So many moments.
Parang napaisip talaga sila, ano kaya
Yeah.
'to?
misconception.
um, I guess you want to go first, Frankfurt.
Ikaw muna, Diego. I'm thinking.
Okay.
You go.
I would probably go back to like the dates of 2014, 2015, where it was what was that? It was Forevermore with Direk Kathy, and then right after that, Pangako Sa'yo. Then right after that, I had one with Sophia, and everything was just like going good. But I just made not a couple, a few uh, bad decisions in my personal life that kind of stopped all of that. And if I guess everything happens for a reason, but if I could go back knowing what I knew now and just do things the right way, then maybe things would be better. But woulda, coulda, shoulda. That's water
Yeah.
under the
Shaped
bridge.
you to who you are now, and that made you who
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are now. So it's not a
definitely,
bad thing.
definitely. Mismo.
Yeah.
Thank you. What's wrong with you, Louis? This cat. I'm sorry. This cat is going
He's so
Yeah.
mental.
cute.
Look how
Oh my
look how
god.
Cute,
cute he is.
ah.
What's wrong with you, huh?
Ikaw, Frankie,
Um,
how about
Go,
you?
Frankfurt.
Ako naman, I would love to do PBB again, but now I know
Oh,
Tagalog.
Nice.
Now I know
Yeah.
Tagalog. I feel like I would understand everyone's conversations. I could contribute a lot more because there's a lot of people that said nah, they think I'm like a lazy person, like I would zone out a lot talaga sa loob bahay ni
Mm.
Kuya. Pero sa totoo lang, I just didn't understand what was happening. I was just kind of like, ano daw? Like, so if I if I could do it again, I would love. But syempre, that made the experience also naman. But like, I would love to go in there and just understand more what was happening and speak Tagalog
oh.
there. So,
Actually, I'm about to ask you
Nice.
that, Frankie. If there's gonna be a season of Pinoy Big Brother, which is an All Stars edition, papasok ka pa? Would you
Mm.
go back to the Big Brother house?
actually, without a doubt, because
Yeah.
if you asked me, maybe straight after, I probably would have said maybe not. That's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Once long is good, but no, I feel really nostalgic when I see they're like replaying it at the moment, and it really makes me feel like like nostalgic. Yeah, I miss Kuya. Kuya, if you're out there, I miss you po.
Aw, that's so sweet. Right, and okay, so just to recap of both their answers. So with Diego, like really there's no shame about poor life decisions, right? Because there's no growth if you're perfect already. And then for Frankie, it's reliving the challenges of PBB, but now speaking Tagalog.
Uh,
That's so cute and sweet of you. All right. So this question is for Frankie. we know Diego has been in the industry for a long time now, but for you, it's kind of new, right? So who do you go to for acting advice? Like aside from Diego, I think.
Yeah, I probably would have said Diego. So for acting
Okay.
advice,
Yeah.
um, I wouldn't say there's like a person that I run to for acting advice. I really take a lot of inspiration from what I watch, like
Megan
movies,
Fox.
even Megan Fox.
Megan Fox.
Megan Fox.
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah.
So I think rather than like running to a person to ask, like I do with Diego sometimes,
Oh yeah.
I just take
Okay.
inspiration.
Okay,
Mm.
let's go with Diego. Okay, how does he help you with it? Like when you ask
Oh,
for
Um,
advice.
you can see me nga pala when I stand up.
he,
I'm in my underwear. Sorry. Uh,
Oh, we didn't see. It's fine. It's
okay,
good. We
great,
didn't
great.
see.
wow,
Yeah.
ala, Viva Max na naman. Joke lang. Um, um, I kalimutan ko yung tanong. Ano po?
Yeah, how does Diego help you?
Oh,
Because you say seek
um,
advice from him. Yeah.
I think I really respect his advice because remember he's been in the industry for a long time, and like if I have questions about even working alongside him in our movie Baboya, which is out on the 7th, he really helped guide me with a lot of different aspects. So I just
Yeah.
right down to even like the Tagalog minsan. So I felt
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I definitely
Yeah,
asked
they didn't
him.
give Frankie. She didn't really have like an easy time because I'd say even for me, Pabuya is the most daring movie I've ever done, and
Mm.
just having those scenes with people in the room, kind of
Yeah. Yeah.
it's
We'll
a
get
whole
there.
different problem. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, you're gonna ask those questions? Okay,
Yes.
I'll save it for that. I'll save it for that.
Save
But
it
yeah,
for
Frankie did
later.
great. She did great. She did great. But she was. What's really good is when you ask like, is this okay? Is this normal? And
Mm.
she
Mm.
never had like a moment where she wasn't asking like, tama
Mm.
ba to? Parang ang daming tao dito. I was like, you know what?
Mm.
You're right. They should
Mm.
leave before anything happens.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Mm-mm.
that's a good sign. You should always ask questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree. Thank you po. Oh, she's so cute.
I use po a lot, pero
Yeah.
even like this is a joke.
Okay.
Ayan. So, sa mga
Agree.
nagawa niyong projects sa showbiz, ano pa ba yung mga dream project niyo na gusto niyong gawin sa future? What are your dream projects?
Mm.
You Frankfurt, what's
Ano?
yours?
Go, Frankfurt. Um, I'm obsessed with like romantic comedies or
Ooh.
romance type. So I think even though there's a big love aspect to the movie that Kami Diego, um, definitely action was a big part of this movie too. So I would love to do like a photo romance, like The Notebook or
Yeah.
something like that. I just
The
feel like
Notebook.
I live in a
Wow.
little fairy
Yeah.
tale world to love. So
In Tagalog or in English?
Taglish. Pwede ba?
Taglish. Yeah. Yes. Okay.
You,
How about
Diego.
Ako na. Ako na. Me, I still want to venture upon action. Parang patikim pa lang yung pabuya ng action eh. And I think
mm,
Viva has so much in store pa for action. Actually, we were supposed to shoot one pa, but don't know if it's gonna push through, which is sad. I was really excited about
yeah.
it. But yeah, definitely action. Um, parang
Bagay
yun.
sa'yo.
Oh, thank you. Uh, horror is always fun to shoot.
Horror.
Ooh,
Those are
nice.
fun movies, yeah. Or like
Yeah.
suspense movies, yung parang
Yes.
nababaliw-baliw ka. That's
Mm-mm.
fun. That's fun, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for sharing that. And we hope that you get to fulfill those dream projects in the future. But
Thank
now,
you.
let's focus on your upcoming film, Pabuya. Without giving any more or like much spoilers about the movie, can you talk to us about why it's called Pabuya?
You gonna go first?
I can try my best. So
Yes, go
um,
ahead.
um, it's called Paboy. It means reward in English. So I think the movie is definitely a lot about loyalty and trust and love, syempre. So si Diego's character naman, he's a gangster. So I'm
Yeah.
sure he can talk more about that. But yeah, there's a big hit out on his head, a reward, I guess. So that's kind of the gist.
Mm.
Diego, you can explain
Mm.
better, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Not good.
um, pretty much the like if you look like on the plot of the movie, it pretty much tell you that there are two gangs, magkaribal, pero the same area, and they're fighting over turf, like territory, and sindikato
Mm.
kami, syempre. So parang
Yeah.
sinusubukan namin ayusin yung problema with our whoever the higher power in our syndicate is. And nagkarambulan, and you see it naman in the trailer, so I'm not naman giving it away.
Yeah.
Dapat walang weapons in the fight. Somebody ends up dying, so there's another word eh. Hindi lang reward yung ibig sabihin ng pabuya. What is it? Bounty. It's a bounty.
Yeah.
Thanks, Marcus.
Oh,
Yeah, so there's a bounty for me, and so I have to try and escape, and I go to people who I think I can trust, but turns out I don't. I can't trust them, and then I run to Bella,
Mm.
and she takes me in. Yeah, she takes me in, and yeah, as you can see, we make love when she takes me in, and yeah, then that's the rest of the story that I can't make cuento because that's the
Yes.
interesting part. Yeah,
but
that's the
they
Yes.
have
exciting
like
part.
a long history together. They have a child
Yeah,
together.
we have a kid
Um,
together.
but
Yeah,
Oh.
may pass na kami. She's my ex.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, you have a kid together. Okay. Because I read long you have a history together. I didn't know you had a kid. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I think that would have been a
Interesting.
spoiler. Yeah,
Yeah.
Parang
it's okay.
Okay.
parang medyo na-spoil tayo doon. Pero abangan natin kung ano. Kahit ako nagulat, yun pala yung history na tinutukoy doon. Pero yun nga,
Yeah.
based from nakita natin sa trailers, sa trailer, ano yung first impression nyo about your character nung in-offer yun sa inyo?
Frankie.
first impression, I love the name Bella. It's a
Bella.
beautiful name.
Bella.
It's like beautiful in Italian.
Mhm.
But from the name, I love the way the character was described to me. Where she has a big heart, diba? I think I already spoiled it, but she's a mom and like she's very loving and a vulnerable character. So I felt really drawn to her. Yeah, she just wants to do what's the best for her family, and syempre she's in love, diba? So it's the sad, fun character to play. Yeah.
Ako naman kay Pepe. First of all, the name is kind of like opposite to like how you imagine gangster, but it doesn't matter. It's just a name. Um, I liked it. I like the whole gang concept. Every little boy, when you're growing up, you kind of like imagine if you were a gangster, or I guess I did. And I guess I gotta portray that here in this role. I like the fact that like I had the idea that I had a lot of people that I could rely on, my gang members, and then there's like a war, turf war, and then of course running back to like the woman that you love and you think will protect you. That whole concept, it really worked with me. I love the motorbike chases. I love how Direct really made an effort for doing those chases. Kind of felt like John Wick in the movie, like
Nice.
uh,
Nice.
yeah, the China version of John Wick, like just a cheap ass version of John Wick. Walmart version.
No.
It's like a class A John Wick kind of.
He was really
Yeah,
inspired by John Wick. He was watching like Offset. He would
Mm.
watch
I
John
watched all
Wick.
three John
John
Wicks,
Wick.
and I was
Oh.
trying to copy the way that he speaks. It's just so slow. But then when you speak in Tagalog, it doesn't come out the same
It doesn't
way.
work.
It doesn't work. So I was like, I tried
Loading.
in one scene. I'm like, we did the scene once, and then Frankie was like, Diego, I didn't feel you. What were you doing? I'm like, I was trying to speak like John Wick. Didn't it work? Didn't you feel it? She's like, no, you just felt like you didn't want to be here. I'm like, that's how he speaks. He just there's no emotion. But all right, I tried again. I'll take
I
that
think you
John
said like,
Wick.
I feel like you hate me, Diego.
Yeah, that's what she said. I feel like you hate me or something. So
No,
yeah,
but I get what Frankie would probably mean, because I mean, if you sound like habulin mo sila, it
yes, it
doesn't
doesn't work.
sound nice.
It doesn't work. It's like,
So
and
Frankie,
the scene,
that's a valid point.
yeah, and the setting was a love scene pa naman. Like I'm supposed to, in the script it says,
Oh,
uh, he starts being flirtatious with Bella. I'm like, okay na yung cellphone mo. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. So yeah.
yeah. Okay. All right. So that was a funny episode. Okay. Now for Frankie, you mentioned earlier this is your first movie ever. So how does it feel to well, for your first movie, you immediately landed a lead role, and your leading man is no less than Diego Loyzaga.
One and only.
Yes.
How does it feel?
Yeah. For your first
Like,
movie
actually,
lead role. Yeah.
I kind of I couldn't believe it talaga. Like I was just like, wow, like I feel really grateful that I joined Viva and that like Boss Vic gave me this opportunity, and di ba napakaganda yung kwento. So I felt like it's yeah, I feel really lucky, and I still kind of can't believe
Overwhelmed.
it. Overwhelming, yeah. And then I get to work alongside Diego, who I feel like comfortable with. So, and he's a magaling siya umarte. So, yeah, a really good cast.
Yeah. Is there a lot of pressure like taking the lead role agad, or like were you just enjoying the whole ride?
I was definitely just enjoying like going with the flow, say yes to
Yeah.
everything, and then figure it out later.
Oh,
It was
okay.
definitely pressure. Like I made sure to ask for the script a lot earlier so I could
Yeah.
nail the Tagalog as much as I could. Kahit
Yeah.
may konting accent, I don't know, but yeah, I just had to be a lot more prepared. But that I was super happy to work hard on it, and yeah, I feel like it turned out really cool.
Yeah.
Shout out din kay Direk.
Congratulations. Mm.
Sorry,
Um,
FK. Shout out loud, just a quick one to Direct Philip, because he really catered to all of our requests. If there were
Yeah.
some revisions that we felt that were needed,
Mm.
or some things that like, okay, we don't want to go too far, Direct. Um, he was always like open to the idea of, okay, sige, wherever you guys are comfortable with Frankie and myself.
mm-mm.
Yeah, I mean, like it was for Frankie's first movie. It was quite a lot. I'm like, it was the first time I showed my butt in the movie, so yeah, there's that.
There's another
Yeah,
spoiler, guys.
yeah.
Yeah, Mangan guy.
Frankie showed her butt too. But
Hello.
I'm pretty sure she
Wow.
had it edited out.
Wow.
Oh, I did not.
Nah,
Now
she
everyone's
didn't. She didn't.
No, he's exaggerating. Everything was done in tastefully. But I feel like what was nice about Bella and Pepe, they have like a long love, so there's like passion there. So I felt like it was
Yeah.
very beautiful, like an artistic. So
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
yeah.
nice.
All right.
That's
So,
what-
with all the challenges that you've mentioned while shooting the film, what made you say yes to this project when they offered you this first? And were you guys hesitant to do this project, or was it a go right away?
It was a go right away, syempre, because Frankie yung co-star ko.
Well,
Yeah.
cute. No, I
So what
agreed.
made Diego say yes is co-star si Frankie.
Yeah.
That's all he needed to know.
Yeah, that's all you needed to know. And then the details are to follow.
Mhm. Kahit may bad exposure, joke lang. I I definitely
Yeah.
wanted to hear the story first and make sure it's it's not like walang kwenta, di ba? Pero
Mm.
syempre, like the whole production, Viva and direct fill, and obviously when I knew I was working alongside Diego, it was like a no-brainer talaga.
Yeah.
Mm,
Just one
okay.
thing
And while
I'll forever regret is the plaster that they make you wear. Oh my God. Like this I'm speaking on behalf of all Viva Max artists or like any artist that had to put plaster on before. I feel you. It's so bad. Like I don't
oh
this I know this is probably like a PG show, but just
yeah,
imagine like the stickiest tape, like the stickiest possible
yeah.
tape. It's called Eucaplast. And
Oh my
imagine that around your this area and taking it off afterwards. Nobody told me, Diego, put oil after. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take a shower, rip it off, and half of
oh
my body
my
parts went along with it. So
Oh,
it's never gonna be the same.
oh my
It's
god.
never gonna be the same.
Oh
it's
no, there's
just
no
like
crash
the
course
yeah,
to those
Use
to
oil.
uh,
Exena. No.
Yeah,
use
remember to
oil.
use oil.
Okay, that's another advice, Pepsters, okay? For those who want to be doing roles like this one.
Hmm.
Okay, so while doing the film, you guys, what was the one thing you were most worried about?
For me, I reckon definitely the love scenes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, definitely the love
Mm,
scenes. They're very. It has to be like done in a particular way where we're not coming off as softcore porn, and it has to be like still
okay.
very. Yeah, it has to be very passionate, and it's just creating that with somebody else. You have to be on the same page. You have to
Yeah.
understand, and you have to trust your DOP and your director that the shots that they're gonna take are tasteful. So like after every take, Frankie and I would go to the cameras and preview it. And then we'd
Yeah.
ask the director, can we do one more? But like this way naman para ito yung kita, hindi to kita. And yeah,
Oh.
like what I said kanina, the rec was very open and willing to make any revisions if we were
Yeah.
ever uncomfortable, which is
Yeah.
key, definitely key, because it's like an ensemble. The directors, the OP, the lighting people, kami, the artists, and it just all has to work together. And I was really worried about that. I think, Frankie, ikaw.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a different experience, diba? Like a more mature role. It comes with yeah, with those type of scenes, right? Because that's part of life. We're like humans, so um, I think it's definitely a lot more normalized in America, like mga Euphoria or like
Yeah.
movies like that.
Mm,
Like,
Yeah, it is more
things are
normal.
it's more conservative, but I feel like
Yeah.
it's slowly progressing to very American actually. So I mean, there
true.
will always be people that have their opinions, but I feel like it's artistic and yeah,
Mm,
felt really confident that it came out really nicely. So
yeah.
mm.
okay. Speaking of shooting the sexy scenes, how did you prepare yourselves for doing that scenes in the movie? Do
Yeah.
you have a process?
No
Mm,
eating, Joe.
No
no
eating.
eating.
Coffee lang. Joke lang. Um, yeah, I guess just
Do you
try
have
and
like
make sure you look.
rituals before getting into sexy scenes, into each sexy scene? Like breath mint.
I have a really stupid answer, but I'm just gonna keep it to myself. But yeah,
Give
No,
it to
share the
yourself.
stupid
Give it to
answer.
yourself.
We wanna hear
no,
it, Diego.
yeah,
Mystery.
wala, the moment passed already. It won't be funny now if I say it now. But yeah,
Okay.
I don't
Start
wanna trend
binitawag mo na
again.
agad.
No, I
We're
don't want
live,
to.
diba, Diego? What he says
Yeah,
stays on the internet forever.
yeah. Let's not trend. Let's not trend today. Come on.
Okay.
Tamang promo lang. Tamang promo lang. Let's
Okay.
not trend. But
Okay.
yeah, toothbrush, syempre, if possible, maligo. I remember the first one we did, it was like the last scene for the day, and we had done, chasing scenes out in the sun. So, you're a little bit stanky, a little bit sweaty, a little bit icky.
That's a
Then it's
big
like,
one, actually.
huh?
Like people in like roles like that when you're working so closely with someone. I think like having personal hygiene. That's like a big yeah. Whether you use mouthwash or like
Hmm.
quick shower before if you've done like a a heavy scene outside or something. So
Yeah,
that's a good
definitely.
preparation. Respect to your co-actors.
Co-actor.
Respect, yeah. Because you can't do those scenes smelling all, I don't
Funky.
know, smelling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Your
I'd
co-star
probably
would
say
have to suffer.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Okay.
how about? Okay, go, Kim.
Okay. Speaking of preparation, is it true that you unfollowed each other on Instagram as part
Here
of
we go.
as part of the preparation for the movie?
Yeah.
Diego,
That's,
come on.
damn.
So is
I
it
just
Diego's idea?
maybe in his
No.
mind.
Uh,
Like I'm not participating in your lies.
Like I said, it doesn't need to be known. So let's move on to the next question.
I feel like
So
whatever happened, it worked well in the set and like in the story. It was about reuniting. So whatever happened, it might have benefited us in the movie in the long run. So.
Maybe in Diego's mind. Yeah, it's just some method acting. That's all it was. We were just
Yeah.
Oh, come on. All right. Next question.
No, dude. They asked if we unfollowed each other. Was that for the movie? I'm like, yeah, it's method acting.
Yeah, it's for the movie.
Yeah, let's just leave it at that. It's for the movie.
Yeah. Okay, so how about working with each other? Like, when you started to work with each other, was there chemistry immediately between the two of you, or was it natural, or what? Or did you have to work for that chemistry on cam? Like on cam, we're talking.
No, it was pretty natural. I'd have to remind Frankie sometimes. Frankie naggat na. You can. I'm kidding, dude. I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a
Yeah,
joke.
but things will get taken out of context.
No, let them take it out of context. Pabayaan mo sila. They need something to put in their headlines. Come on, let them have it.
Well, Frankie is so in love with Diego. No.
Frankie, who
There,
head
you
over
said it. Now,
heels for
guys,
Diego.
please take
Stop
that.
singing.
Please take that out of context. Please just chop up what she just said and just put that as
Diego!
your headline.
I know you. I know where you live.
Oh god. Franki Russell knows where Diego lives. Put that on your sub headline as well, please.
Yeah.
Wait, no, hold on.
Go, Frankie.
No.
Defend yourself.
Love it.
You got
Wait,
this.
I forgot the question after all.
Yeah. Oh,
was the
the
question?
chemistry
Was there
built.
chemistry?
The
Was there
chemistry
chemistry?
built on cam. Was it like? Did you have to work for it,
No,
or was
it's really
it
hard.
just natural?
Sobrang pangit siya. No.
Wow.
No, it was.
Totoo ba?
But sa totoo lang, seryoso na. It was
Yeah.
easy talaga. As in, I think agad, when we do those scenes, it just felt like natural, di ba? But miss Nakita. Maybe I did really miss him. Pepe
Aw.
in the movie.
Pepe. Emphasis on Pepe.
Miss mo ba
New
ako? Si
headline.
Bala.
New headline. Frankie misses Diego.
It's not what you texted
I'm
me
kidding.
yesterday. Joke na.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Excuse me. Yo, you wanna bring that? You wanna bring that up?
You want receipt?
I'm kidding.
I got
I'm
receipt.
kidding.
I'm joking.
Guys,
Alright.
send me your email. I'll email to you our screenshots. Just make this juicier. Come on.
Make it juicier. Ay, nako. Kayo dalawa. See, obviously, they have chemistry. Kim,
Yeah.
there's no question there.
Natural na lang, hindi na kailangan trabahuhin. So, since you are friends before filming the movie Pabuya, not Paubaya, Pabuya, what were the new things you discovered about each other while filming the movie?
I already answered this, but sobrang kulit pala ni Frankie on the set. Like I'm a as a human being, I'm like Diesel. I start up really, really slowly. I'm dead in the morning. Afternoon nagkaka-energy na ako. At night, that's when I'm alive. I'm so alive at night. Frankie, she gets on the set, she's like, blah, 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 blah. She's like, what's going on? Hi guys. I'm like, whoa, bro, chill. Wait a second.
Wow.
I'm like, oh, you
So
just got here.
excited.
Relax. Yeah, she was really excited.
Oh,
Even
what?
even
Kasi
the
Where?
director,
kasama
like
kita.
Frankie. Yeah,
Where?
that's
Ah, okay.
true.
Where does that all that energy come from? You're just
Where does
excited
it come
to.
from, Frankie?
From the coffee you would deliver to me in the morning, Diego. Joke lang.
Oh, right. Oh, that's Starbucks, right? Thank you for Starbucks.
Oh.
Pa-endorsement naman
No,
dyan.
no, I think just the excitement of creating this project and like being around like a fun, helpful cast. Even yung ibang actors set like Felix,
Yeah,
Jing
Felix was
Kylie,
awesome. Yeah.
everyone just had a good energy. So I think pasok sa set, it was just easy to feel like, hindi trabaho. It's just like
Mm.
fun hanging out. Yeah.
Like we were on vacation pretty much.
Oh.
That's what
Wow.
it felt like. Vacation in Pampanga.
Wow.
Yeah. And sila Toro.
Wow.
So like the boys, after Pabuya, we have a group chat now. It's Pabuya boys, and we play ball, we hang out, nag-updatean kami. So a lot of new friendships were made also on that set. Yeah.
Oh, with the gang members.
Yeah, with the gang members.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you've answered this already. Like, which scene had been the most challenging? I assume it's the love scenes, right?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, how do you take constructive criticisms when it comes to your work? Like,
That's a good question. I guess you kind of have to filter out if it is constructive criticism or if it's just a guy being a excuse my French, a prick. Um, if if it has nothing to do with the film, first off, it's about your personal life, just don't mind it at
yeah,
all. If it's about the movie and you feel as though like what the person is saying is true, alam mo naman sa sarili mo eh, if you're like, okay, I
yeah.
kind of did crappy in the scene or the entire movie, then yeah, of course you'll
Mm,
take you should like with any other job, I guess your boss will tell you off if you're not doing good, right? Sometimes it's not just our bosses who will tell us; it's the people who watch the film. So
yeah,
you have to take into
They'll
consideration that okay, next time I have to do
be
better,
open
something
to
like
it.
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
How about when you think you did good, but the feedback says otherwise? Like, how do you
Oh,
take?
I've experienced that too. There's
Um,
always going to be some sort of bias in
yeah,
everything. There's like
yeah.
politics and everything. I don't know.
Mm,
I guess
Can't please everyone.
as long as yeah, you can't please everyone. If your director says you did good and your boss gives you the paycheck and he says you did
yeah,
good, keep it up, then I mean, like they're not paying for my bills. If they were paying for my
yeah.
bills, then I'll go out and please them. But they're not. So sorry. Yeah.
Well,
Bye.
Yeah.
Okay, how about for you?
love it.
How about for
I try
Frankie?
and learn that. So, no, he's very good
Mm,
at the art of like not listening to the noise, the
yeah.
bullshit. So I feel like, yeah, as long as you do your best and you come to set ready and like
Yeah.
willing to listen to constructive criticism. I mean, it'd be better if it's from like the people you're working with or like the
Yeah.
director or, but if when you hear it from like people watching,
Yeah.
um, you hope that it's coming from a place where from the craft and not just because they don't
Yeah.
like you as a person, because of
Yeah.
your love life or so.
Yeah.
But you can't please everyone. That's true. So
Mhm.
as long as some people feel a type of way when they watch the movie, they're entertained. Like that's all I
Mm.
really want to do, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You really
No
have to
worries.
control kung ano yung mga pakikinggan mo kasi hindi naman
Yeah.
lahat, 'di ba? May
Yeah.
maiaambag
Mm-mm.
sa'yo.
Tama.
Okay, so as actors, guys, after shooting the film, do you think na malaki yung naiambag or naitulong sa inyo ng film na to? Naituro na mga naidagdag sa inyong acting skills?
Has it leveled
Frankie?
up your acting game?
I think being around like an experienced actor like Diego, I definitely feel like I learn a lot. Just
Mm.
the way he works. No, I'm not just like trying to be nice. Like I really feel like, yeah, from every project that I do, I try and learn more, and I want to, every project to be better than the last. So that's
Yeah.
definitely the goal.
Yeah.
how was your shot? Sorry, I know it's not about our movie, but how was your shoot with Direct Yam?
I love that. He was, yeah. For those who don't know, I shot a second movie, which I feel very grateful for. But
Back to back, si
and speak
Frankie. That's how good she did. She got a
Oh.
back to back.
Yes. No
Wow.
one. Congrats.
No, but I'm lucky to work with Direk Yam because I know you worked with him, Diego, and
Yeah.
he's very experienced in a lot of
And
films. So I
Kiko, how
enjoyed
was how
that a
was it working
lot.
with Kiko? Sorry, I'm part of the hosts now. I'm asking you questions. How was it working with
Go
Kiko?
ahead.
Kiko's very good also, huh?
Yeah, he's a really good experienced actor, just like you, Diego.
Ooh. See.
Anyway, back to Babuya.
Yeah.
Back to Babuya.
There's a.
How was your
Okay.
weekend trip away, Diego?
It's pretty good. Finally got to relax.
That's good because Diego did I think he's done 10 movies this year or something crazy. He's like the
No.
Viva Max
Wow.
king. I said it in the last interview.
Oh.
So it's
Yeah.
really
So it is
got a
true.
vacation, got to rest.
Yeah, he is
Bruh.
Viva Max royalty then if he has 10 projects this year.
I wish
Wow.
I'll take that title once you see me in a new house and in a new car. Then I'll take that title. But for now, I still gotta grind.
Yeah.
But in seriousness, we saw the success from Made in Malacanang, Diego's movie before we shot this one. So I definitely felt I felt really lucky to work alongside him, and
Mm.
he's a very good actor. So I was super grateful to have him as my leading man.
Okay, Frankie, what do you need?
Oh.
Ano yung Gcash mo? Saan ka na sa'yo?
More
What is it?
coffee though. For more energy.
I need 50K po.
Oh,
Salamat.
this is Bell and Pepe talaga.
Okay, so that ends our first round of questions.
First
Papunta na
round pa
nga
lang
tayo.
yon.
Yeah, papunta
Yes.
na tayo sa exciting part, okay?
Ito na yung exciting part.
Yes,
Alright.
we have our challenge.
Oh.
So, you guys, our pep challenge for this afternoon is called he or she is a 10, but
But
so I don't know if you guys are familiar, but this is a famous TikTok trend nowadays. The 10 refers to the looks. So it's a 10, so it's perfect. It's like Chris Evans, Megan Fox level, ganong looks, okay? It's perfect. And then it's followed by a statement. And then after we give the statement, you give your final ranking. So for example, it's like he's a 10, but he disrespects his mom. So my final ranking would be 3 because I don't like someone who disrespects blah blah blah. Okay? So I'll be giving
Okay.
statements to Frankie and Khym will be giving statements to Diego. Let's begin with the first statement. Frankie, he's a 10, but he always forgets special days like birthdays and anniversaries.
He's a 0.
He's a 0.
He's a 0. Ayoko yan.
Bro.
That's sobrang basic yan. That's
Yeah.
birthdays talaga. Grabe. No, he's a 0.
He's a
Actually,
0. Grabe.
One of my first ever boyfriends forgot Valentine's Day, and then literally the week after, I was like, I think this is like a high school romance. I'm like, I literally just never spoke to him again. I think it's so important.
Yeah.
Special. But
Yeah. See, this challenge is very revealing. It actually tells you what the deal breakers are and what are the things you can tolerate. Okay, next statement.
okay, for Diego, she's a 10, but she has no ambition.
Damn.
Think about
I mean,
Megan Fox na walang ambition.
Oo.
That's still Megan Fox though.
That's still Megan Fox though.
Is that changeable? Is she open-minded to maybe having some ambition someday? Maybe we can work on it. Maybe I can influence her to be better. Or no, it's just like a dead ass for the rest of her life, no ambition.
I mean, that's up to you. If you can tolerate that and if you believe you can change that, then
Here we go again. We're trying to change people. Maybe I'll just say she's a 0. So let's just leave it as
Oh,
that.
okay.
She's
Okay.
a 10, but she has no ambition, like Megan Fox, but no ambition. 0, right? Yeah, Marcus agrees.
0.
She's a 0.
Okay. Next one.
All right.
Okay, he's a 10, but he's rude to service crew, like waiters and
Ooh.
janitors
I
and all.
I don't like that one too. I feel like the way people treat other people, no matter what they do, there's a big reflection
Mm-hmm.
on themselves. So I guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even just like
That's
a
a
simple,
bigger 0.
yeah, that's a big one, and I hear that a lot actually. And I've even heard
Yeah.
of like friends going on dates with people who treat the wait staff like rubbish. So
Mm.
it's a big turn off. I would say that's a hard 0 too.
Negative. We can go
Yeah.
negative, guys. Okay. Okay, next statement.
Okay. She's a 10, but she gives mixed signals.
I do not like being someone's option, so she's a 0.
Oh,
Grabe, sunod-sunod talaga yung 0,
yeah.
no?
Grabe. Well, now we can see like their standards.
Oo.
Diba? 0
Oo.
natin. They don't give like 1 or 2 or 3. They give hard 0.
Non-negotiable.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
kind of
non-negotiable.
we're both pushing 30, so I think like we're in the time in our lives where we're kind of looking for
What?
a life
What?
partner. Huh? You're not pushing 30?
I feel like wow. I'm 28. I'd say that's still a solid 2 years away from 30. So that's I
Solid
would never
years.
round it up to 30. That's like
I'm
saying
sorry.
you're half of 60.
I'm what? No, not yet. But like in
No,
3 years, I'll be 30. No, my point is like
I
our
know
standards are
exactly.
kind of higher because we can't like really fool around anymore, right?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, fine. I'll
Yeah,
speak for
yeah.
myself. I'm pushing 30, and I'm looking for a life partner.
Mm.
Okay, I won't include you then.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not
bye-bye na
waste
for
time. Gonna.
mixed signals. Yeah. I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
Okay. Next statement. He's a 10, but he doesn't shower regularly. Maybe this is
Marcus!
negotiable. Maybe this is negotiable.
He's a 10, but he
I
doesn't shower regularly.
I
Bro.
saw on TikTok like they said it depends on the location because it's in the if it's in the Philippines, I mean,
You have to shower.
on. But you know what?
if
I'd
it's
be
in New
somebody that would
Zealand,
like just like jump in the pool and consider that like a
yeah.
shower. So I feel like
Oh,
yeah. And I would say I said something actually. I don't know why I'm saying so many stories about the past, but like I think he's still like I'm not gonna be so ruthless. I would say it's still like a 4 because you can work on that. You can just be like, hey, ligo ka na.
yeah.
Stink.
So like a Chris Evans, like a stinky Chris Evans.
Yeah. Maybe it just means
All
he's
right.
so hardworking he doesn't have the time. I don't know. Maybe
Ooh.
it's
Who's
not
that
Wow.
hardworking and they don't shower? They're just lazy. Wait. I have a better one. He's a 10, but he doesn't use a bidet.
He doesn't use a bidet.
So-
Oh,
there's like whole countries that don't do that.
yeah.
I know.
It's like not a thing in like New Zealand and Australia. So like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like they're still 10s.
Still a 10. Okay.
Okay.
Zac Efron using a bidet. I'm gonna still
Still a
hit up
10.
Zac Efron.
Yeah. Okay. Next statement.
Mm.
Okay, Diego. She's
Yep.
a 10, but she's always late to a date or an appointment.
That's okay. I'm always late as well. We can be late together.
Ooh.
I'll tell you 6. I'll get there 10. So it's
Uy,
okay.
grabe
That works for
yung
me.
10.
Yeah.
Filipino
All right.
time.
9. I get
Filipino
there.
time.
And even
Okay,
if I live
9.
right next to the place, I'll be like, "Ay, traffic kasi." It's always just a standard excuse.
Yeah.
He comes up with like an
Oh.
iced latte or something.
Oh, yeah.
So kung
With
late
some
yung
makeup.
girl, tapos late din si Diego, ang ending, okay lang. Pagdating nila doon, okay lang.
Yeah.
Oh. No one's hurt.
Yep.
No one
Yeah.
died.
Yeah. Okay,
More
next statement. He's a 10, but he has no sense of humor.
Boring.
Yeah. I feel like laughing with someone, that's like the main, or like not taking yourself too seriously. That's like a big way you build a bond. So I don't even know how that would work. So I would say 0. Yeah.
Yeah, 0. Because this was on TikTok like, the other way around though. It's like he's a 3, but he has a really good sense of humor, and most of the
Makes
girls would say 9.
Said 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
9 or 10.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, because it really, yeah,
If you can make a girl laugh, like I feel like you're kind of like halfway there. Yeah.
yeah. That
Mm.
is so true.
Boys,
Okay,
take
next.
note. All right, if you can make her laugh, you're halfway
Yeah,
there. Remember
you're
that.
halfway there.
Hopefully
Like an immediate
the
+5
dating.
for
The dating.
it's a dating.
Wait, I have a question for you guys. Is this okay, Frankie and Jen,
Yeah.
the two
Oh,
hosts? All right. He's a 10, but he makes you pay on the first date.
Oh my God, me and Diego had a big fight about this. Not about that, but
Really?
like
Not
about
about us.
that.
Not about us. Like just hypothetically.
Yeah, for
Kayo muna.
what he's a 10?
Yeah, he's a
Was
10,
it
He's a
he's
but
a
10.
10?
he
I think
asks you
he's
out.
still a yeah. I think
You
it's
split
still
the bill.
split the bill. I think it's a 10 for me, especially if I don't want to see him again. Like I don't want to leave um any like a bad impression or anything to judge
Okay.
me from, or
But,
I don't want to
but what
feel
if it went
indebted
well?
or anything.
Ayan
But
na
if
si
it's
Frankie.
someone
Ano?
that
What if it went well, but at the
what?
end of the date, what if the date went well, like you liked him, but at the end,
Yeah.
he's like, sige, split the bills tayo. I
Ooh.
know we need to.
Um probably an 8. But I would check to see if he would offer to pay for everything.
First.
And
That's
then
what I
that's the
said.
time I would say, "Oh, we can split the bill."
Yeah,
Yeah. But if he immediately asks me to split the bill, then that's an 8. But if he
I just
offers
feel
to
like
pay for everything.
What about you,
if the
bro?
guy,
What are you?
yeah, okay.
Ako split the bill din ako. Pero tulad ng sinabi ni Frankie, depende kung well, split the bill talaga. Pero after nun, kung ano yung maging takbo ng date. Pero split the bill pa rin.
Yeah, like
If the guy initiated the date, he wants to take the girl out.
Oh.
yeah.
I mean, it's like, it's like to court.
Yeah.
They're making the effort. The girl's like,
Yes.
okay,
Actually,
girl's gonna go get up, get ready, take her time. Like he's just
I
rocking off on the
know.
date. The least he can do is
Yeah.
just pay for the bill that he wants to go on.
Yeah, I
But
would be put
you
off if that's his like initial request to split the bill. But if he offered to pay for everything, then I can, like, personally I would want to split the bill. Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
And Frankie and I were
But
gonna
I mean,
go
if
live and ask like everybody about this. 'Cause she was so sure that everyone would say that's such a turn off. But like because I read like this Twitter like a thread of like tweets, and it's like it's explaining the whole concept of the Filipino nanliligaw and how wrong it can get. Na parang you're starting off your relationship with this person, you're dating them, the first date, and right away, if either party, let's say the girl asked the guy out, which isn't very common, I know, I understand that.
Yeah.
But let's just say it happened like that. And then, the girl expects the guy to pay everything on the first
Yeah.
date. But it works vice versa, diba? So that was my only opinion with Frankie. Then we discussed this for like 3 hours straight. We're like, no, it's wrong. No, it's right. So yeah, I just wanted to get your opinion.
I just feel like I mean, as much as I'm all about equal rights and all of that, girls can do what guys can do. I just feel like it's so romantic, like the old time, like in Filipino culture too, like the courting, like the pursuit. I'm such a romantic, and I watch too many like the Notebook type movies, so I'll forever.
Yeah, I completely. Yeah,
want to be
I
treated
completely understand. It would be a turn off when the guy, like, at the end of the day, the guy would be like, excuse me, like, let's split the bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
They
Actually,
shouldn't offer
initially,
that.
yeah, the guy should be like, it's a hella turn on if the guy's like, okay, here, I'm gonna get the bill, and the girl's like, no, wait, let's split it. What?
Yeah.
It's like, damn, okay. And then obviously there's gonna be a next date because like she can work 50-50. That's why Neo made the song Miss.
Yes, cringe.
That's why it's Miss Independent. That's why I love her, right? That's why he made that song.
Frankie.
So
We can
okay,
go
yeah.
low.
Moving on. Moving on.
Okay, next statement. Next
Okay,
statement.
next statement. I think this will be the last statement. Okay. For Diego, she's a 10, but she's always on her phone even while conversing.
An effing zero night. Effing zero. Absolutely
my my
horrible night.
experience.
At grabe yung buwelo
Yeah.
niya. Grabe yung buwelo ni
Oh,
Diego bago mo sumagot.
effing
Such a
zero.
turn off. It's like, why am I even here? You should have just stayed at
Yeah.
home with your phone.
Oo.
Like, why? Why?
Sounds so
If it's like,
Aussie
oh
right
wait, oh wait, if she's like, oh baby, I just gotta talk to my boss for a second. Give me 5 minutes. Go ahead. It's
Yeah.
all good.
Hmm.
Like throughout the whole night, she's just like this.
now.
Uh-huh.
It'll be like, steal a phone
Be like,
out.
I'm just gonna go home at this point. And guess what? I'm not
Oh.
splitting the bill. You can pay for it. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Psych.
Yeah, that's a
Oh
zero for
wow.
me. That's a
Oh,
solid
that's a
zero.
zero. Okay. All right. So that
Right.
ends our challenge. Now for our last set of questions. You guys, they're just a few more questions, you guys. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, so how different this one's more on like personal, your personal lives, like not anymore about the film. Okay, how different was your first impression of each other from how you know each other right now?
Wow.
What does that mean?
Like your first
Like
impression of me when you first met me until
and
now,
then
what
now?
like
yeah,
what's changed? What's different?
Everything changed.
Mm,
Wow.
everything. Oh.
you wanna go first, Frankie?
Ikaw muna. Ikaw muna.
All right. My first impression of Frankie is, well, obviously, the thing that captivates you initially is the looks, and Frankie's a really pretty woman, so
Yeah.
that didn't change, obviously. Um, Personality wise, I think I didn't really get to have a first impression because of the very first time we met, it was so brief, and then the next time that we met, it was so deep already. The things that we were talking about, like we talked about our past, where we want to be in 5 years, 10 years, and then it just kind of clicked right away. So I didn't get an initial impression apart from her beauty, and then after that
Mm,
followed her personality. So from how I
yeah.
met her back in May, it's pretty much the same.
Mm. Ooh.
Pretty much the same. Sorry if my
And
my answer is boring, but yeah, that's what it is.
no, but yeah, but it makes sense because it was just you just had short encounters before, right?
Yeah, sobrang brief, as in like hi,
Yeah.
hello lang. I saw her like that, and
Yeah.
that's it.
And how about for you, Frankie?
Yeah. I think, yeah, like I said before, I'd watched one of his movies. So I kind of was, I didn't get to see him as a person. It was him as an actor.
Mm.
And then to meet him in person, I was kind of like, oh, I had no idea he lived in Australia. Like there were so many
Mm.
similarities and
Yeah.
like, yeah, he's very funny. And
His
he's the
accent
same.
came out earlier.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
I didn't think like Englishero siya. So
Okay.
yeah, that was kind of a nice sort of little bonding thing, I guess. From him then until now, he's the same naman. He doesn't change. He's what you see is what you
Mm.
get with Diego.
Yeah,
Oh.
like
Except
that.
when he gives
Except
showbiz
what?
answers.
Guys, did you notice she said I was funny? So that means I'm halfway there.
Ah,
Hey, I
yeah.
got
Plus
you.
five. Baka lagpas 10 na, Frankie, ah.
Oh
Oo.
shit.
Above 10 na yan, ah.
11 out of 10. Let's go.
But then he won't pay for the date. But then he won't pay for the date. Joke
Ah.
lang.
So
Joke
back
lang.
to
I don't take
7.
the dates. What do you-
Back to zero.
Oh.
Back to 0.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. He always pays. He's
Um,
fine.
Okay.
okay.
Speaking of halfway there, when was the last time you guys felt kilig of what the other has done?
Mm, I I would say in lock in, but then I guess it's been more previous when she's so like, I guess this isn't very common, but she's very persistent in following up with the film. And we have a group chat with
Ooh.
just direct the three of us, and I see what they talk about. And I guess the colleague isn't more like of a romantic kinda, but like more of a wow, she's really serious about what she's doing. Like she's dead ass
Yeah.
serious about wanting this film to be good, to look good, make sure that we look good. And I guess there's like some sort of appreciation on a professional level that I can say that, oh, she's she's got her head on straight. And for me, what I said to Frankie when I first met her, I really want you to do good. I want to be your friend in this industry who will actually tell you
Yeah.
off if you're not. And
Yeah.
just seeing her doing what she's doing is it's impressing me. Let's put it that way.
Mm. Okay. How about for Frankie?
Aside from the fact that like I think I've said it a million times, I think he's a good actor. Apart from work wise, but Diego, it's the small things, naman. Like I think I said,
Mm.
like in the morning, like you want a coffee, like little things like that. Like if you're, yeah, if you're, I think I was like sick one time, he sent like some
Mm.
sick care package, things like that. He's very like
Ooh.
thinking of the other person before himself. So I think that's like
Yeah.
a big factor. You know, not a lot of
Mm.
guys, especially
Mm.
maybe in the industry, that you know have like a heart like that, right? They're just
Yeah.
like yabang and yeah.
Yeah. Or would
Magandang
put
kaloob.
in the extra effort. Yeah. Magandang kalooban daw. Oh.
Okay, send me your Gcash, Frankie.
Yeah, you're
Send
paying for
it.
these answers.
He's paying for the answers. Okay. Okay. So how about for Diego naman? What sets Frankie apart from the rest of the female co-stars you've worked with before?
Oh damn, a lot. I guess we can touch on the aspect that she's from New Zealand, which is like a
Mm.
neighboring country of Australia. I grew up in, she grew up in,
Yeah.
and then she even lived in Australia. And she's very the way she thinks is very Western. She's not really used to like the Filipino customs, and
Mm.
I guess that just made us click so
Mm.
much easier. But then at the same time, it was also like our downfall because we're very the same
Oh.
in like particular things.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's definitely different. Frankie's like, she's really fun to be with. Just don't make her drink; she'll pass out after her first drink. I'm kidding.
Oh.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's cute
I
though.
mean,
It's
the
cute because she always.
date,
Yeah,
right?
it's cute.
One drink
It's
Yeah,
lang.
she's a
adorable.
lightweight. She's a lightweight. She always needs to be taken care of. So
Mm.
yeah, she's a cutie. She's 28, but she still acts like she's 8 years old. I'm kidding.
Wow.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Nah, she's sweet, and the same with me. What you see is what you get. She's really straightforward. Like
Mm.
even after meeting her friends and seeing their dynamic and like talking to her friends
Yeah.
about her, they all see Frankie in the same way, which is cool because like yeah, we're in showbiz, but it's also always nice to just be real and be you, and
Mhm.
that's what Frankie is.
Mm.
Thank
All
you.
right. Wow. They're so sweet.
Yes.
They're so sweet towards each other. Parang
She's gonna Gcash me actually.
they're
That's why I'm
paying for
saying all
each other's
Oo nga
answers.
eh. Okay.
Go ahead, Kim.
What do you like to do in your spare time? Or your favorite bonding activity?
all together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Together? Ooh.
I don't know. We
Things
haven't
like
hung out in a long
swimming,
time.
right?
Yeah,
Like
we go to
going
the beach.
in the sun.
Swimming. Oh.
It's a big
Where are we
one.
going?
Like water babies.
Mm.
Um,
What else? We went motorbike riding.
that was really fun actually, and
Ooh.
it like movie too. So I kind of felt like nostalgic because that was like an activity that we really enjoyed doing in our own time. And then I was on the back of a motorbike with Diego in this movie, so it's kind of like, oh yeah. So I guess
Ooh.
like doing different activities. Like he's very spontaneous, likes to do something new. Like if I suggest
Working
something, he's
Yeah.
like,
Working out. She's
Working
really active
out.
too.
working.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll
Nice.
be doing chest day and she'll be doing leg day, stuff like that.
Oh,
I can't keep up with
see,
him though. He has this ab workout, which is like
yeah.
really, I'll do like 1 minute of it and I'm dead. So
It's okay. You have
it's very
abs, I don't, so it still works out.
wala na. I
Grabe. Okay, so you guys live very active lives. I mean,
Yeah.
with your
have to.
bonding activities, swimming, motorbike, working out. Okay, so how about your travel destinations? Do you have dream destinations that you want to go to, either by yourself or could be together, or yeah.
There's so many like beaches in the Philippines that I have not seen yet. So I haven't
Mm.
even been to Boracay. So that's like somewhere, and El
Oh,
Nido. That's like top of my
yeah,
list. So for sure,
yeah.
local. Yeah, I love the beach, love being in the sun. So
Mm.
for sure, those two will be at the top of my list.
Boracay, nice. How about for Diego?
I kind of feel bad for answering now because she just said that she wants to go to Boracay. I'm going there this weekend, and then
Oh,
uh,
you were.
my bad.
Oh,
Bohol is
It's
always
okay.
a
I went
place I
to
like
Bali
going back
this
to.
week.
Okay,
Bohol.
yeah.
Don't feel
I
sorry.
hope you had fun. Okay. Yeah.
Bohol.
Yeah. Bohol, Palawan. Going to Hawaii at the end of October too, so that's gonna be fun.
Oh,
Um,
mm.
going to California after Hawaii, so I get to see San Diego again.
Your
And
dad's
new
going too?
places. What?
Your dad's going to
Sorry.
Hawaii also?
Yeah, he's gonna be with me.
That'd be really cool.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
some new places. She's been to the one in Greece. You've been there already. I want to go there. What's it called again?
Mm.
Santorini.
Santorini.
Santorini. Yeah,
Something.
I
Oh,
want to go there
Beautiful.
like really, really bad. Where else? I don't know.
okay.
I guess pretty much just within the Philippines is already enough for me because like we have so many
Mm.
tourists who come here to see our beaches
Yeah.
because they're so nice.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
obviously, I haven't been to Siargao since 2018, so I want to go back to Siargao. Yeah,
Super nice.
I haven't been. I've been to El Nido, pero hindi pa Coron. Have you guys been to Coron?
Yeah,
Hindi,
ako, kagaling ko lang
not yet
nitong
Coron.
June.
June?
Maganda.
Do you
Ganda.
really? You just stay on that island, no? It's just like an island to itself, or hindi?
Pag may budget ka, sa island ka.
Is that how it
Pero
works?
pag, doon ka lang sa town proper. Then,
Mm.
So
tsaka
yung
ka lang
town, yung town proper connected to the Philippines, tapos Coron is a different island pa ba? Like you have to bangka to get there.
Yung Coron, yung doon sa mismong town proper, yung mga islands yun yung pupuntahan nyo. Yung kung nasan yung mga Barracuda Lake.
Yeah.
Yun.
Oh,
Maraming
okay,
pupuntahan. Maganda.
that will be on
So
my
nice.
to-go list.
Coron.
Nice.
Nakakapagod
Okay, so
lang. Nakakapagod lang
Kasi
kasi maraming pupuntahan. Pero worth it. Super.
worth it siya. All right. Okay, that'll be on my to-do list.
so
Okay.
you have lots of trips lined up, no? So just
Mhm.
keep safe, you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Now, next, what's the craziest thing you've done for love?
This is where I sign out. Goodbye, guys.
Biglang jump, no?
Did you hear that?
Jump.
Sorry, hindi na
Parkour.
paulit.
Huh? Yeah.
Anong tanong mo ulit po?
What's the craziest thing you've done for love?
Oh, yung craziest.
And just to cite an example, we've had a guest here who said, ano tawag dyan? Like, nagpadasal sa, like, she went to this rural area and met with this old woman, tas nagpadasal for something. Yeah.
Isn't that like
Yeah.
Gayuma?
No. It's not like that. Like, just, I think manifesting, but then she realized later on na parang the woman was just, paano ba? Like,
Budol?
milking her for money.
Scam?
Yeah.
Budol.
Nabudol siya.
Nabudol siya. But the thought is there na parang she went to that, extreme. How about for
I
you
see.
guys? One of the craziest things you did?
Maybe tattoo.
Tattoo. Oh my god, I did that. Like a matching
Talaga,
tattoo. It's so stupid. Oh my god, God.
You have done this
Okay.
yourself, Frankie. Good job.
So
Ikaw,
okay, so
Diego.
that's for Frankie. How about for Diego?
I don't want to say anything that people will be able to connect the dots. So
Oh.
I
How
really
about make
I
it
really don't.
vague? It's
Make it
really
vague.
you can't make it vague.
Hindi talaga. Mga gets to. Mga
Okay,
gets at
okay.
mga gets to.
Yeah.
Let's just. I'm like. I guess nagpakatanga. Like I
Mm.
knew who she was, and my friends told me like stuff about this person, and I just decided not to believe it and
Mm.
continue our relationship. And yeah, it just too obvious. All right, and that's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Ikaw.
Okay na
okay.
tayo
Thank
dun.
you. Yeah, okay
Yeah.
na tayo.
Yes.
Okay. So, what has been the most meaningful present you've given each other? Like, could
Each
be a
other.
small token. Yeah, like anything. For example, this sick care package, or like the care
Yeah.
package you sent,
That was cute.
could be like that. That's for you.
And when she broke her, no, it should come from you. Actually, don't worry.
Actually,
Do you still have
when
it,
I
the light
broke my
blue? No, I was talking about your
actually
pabango,
that was really cute.
right?
No,
That was
I
clutch.
finished it na. Ubos na. Pero actually, on the first week pa lang when I met Diego,
Mm,
I accidentally dropped my perfume on the ground, and then I didn't really think anything of it. Pero he must have noticed about, or I said it. And then like a few days
mm.
later, when I got the car, na he gave me a new one. So I was like, wow, that felt really.
Wow.
Yeah, I felt really like he thought about it. So I thought that was really sweet. Sweet, talaga.
Aw. He's, yes. He's
With
what,
Frankie,
Frankie? A 10?
He was a
I'm
10.
halfway there, guys. I'm halfway there.
Okay, how about for Diego? The most meaningful
Mine.
present you received from Frankie.
My presence is a present.
Oh dear
Oh,
God.
exactly.
Oh
Joke
dear God.
lang.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. For me, it'd be more the memories that we had,
Mm,
especially in Ilocos. That was a fun trip. Like so much happened that trip. Like not all great things. Our friend got into an accident, and we had to go pick them up at like
mm,
3 in the morning, and their car was like hanging off the edge of like a cliff. And I
mm,
There's a
guess
lot
like
of
just
bumps.
going through something. Yeah, like just going through like a whole roller coaster of like emotions within a week. Like it was happy, then like stuff happened, and then there were like arguments going on. Shampoo, like I said, with the people involved in the accident, and Frankie and I were there to help out the people who were in the accident. And like afterwards, we were just driving home. Like that's life, you know. It could have been so much
mm,
worse. Somebody could have died. It could have fallen off the cliff, and we would have never seen our friends again. So I guess like when we went through that, it was just something that I guess I'll never forget. And she was
mm,
there. I was talking to the police, and she was there like inaalagaan niya yung mga nasa loob ng kotse. She's like, it's okay. She was stopping them from crying while she was crying herself because she was like so
mm.
traumatized with what happened.
Oh.
So yeah, then we drove off. The sun was up already. We
Mm,
had to drive them back to their house all the way from
mm,
Suldec to Vegan. So it's like an hour drive, and we were all just talking, keeping each other
mm.
happy, and I guess it's like those experiences that are some things that money can't buy. So
Yeah,
that's the experience, I guess.
experience and memories.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, we're down to our last question. Go,
Woo.
Kim.
Yes. Actually, may nagpapahabol from Facebook.
Ah, okay, go, go,
From
go ahead.
Bernie Franco. Have you heard any unpleasant rumor about each other?
Yeah, and
Ah,
it wasn't true.
It
I'll
wasn't
just leave it as
Mm,
at that.
mm.
Yeah.
ako
And
din, same.
I always, sorry.
No, go.
Oh yeah, with Frankfurt, yeah, there was like a bunch of bullshit that was being told to me, and I was like, you know what, I'll go find out for myself, and I found out it wasn't true.
Mm,
So yeah,
mm,
Yeah, the
you,
same.
Franco?
Obviously, there's a lot of people's perceptions about someone, and most of the time they're not true. So if you're close to someone, just ask them and hear it for yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. She has receipts, so yeah, she was able to prove that one.
Mm.
Frankie,
Here's
someone asked if why do you, but hindi mo daw tinuloy yung plan to join Miss
Miss
UAE.
UAE.
Didn't you? You did,
The
didn't
whole
you?
pageant. Yeah, we like the week before the coronation in Dubai. This is last year when I was living in Dubai. Po.
Mm.
Hindi natuloy. It canceled. So
Mm.
I would have been fun to have completed it, pero okay lang ako. It's not really to be honest, pageantry was never really something I was passionate about. Like acting na lang yung gusto ko.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, you were shortlisted, right? You got to top.
We got right
Yeah.
down to top 30.
Yeah.
So that was
Top
super
30,
to meet all
yeah.
the different girls from different parts of the
Yeah.
world. It was really
Mm-mm.
super fun experience. We got to visit Smile Train, the charity. So there's a lot of
Yeah.
cool experiences I took away from that. Na
Mm.
we didn't get the crown. Yeah.
Ayan. And now we're down to our last question. Where do you see yourselves 10 years from now, career-wise and in your personal lives?
Ooh. Sana living in a big house with lots of beautiful babies. And
Oh.
How many
yeah,
is a
still-
lot? Like 5?
I used to say like 8, but now it's come down to like 3 or 4.
Ooh.
4 is good.
Yeah.
Still a
Sana
lot.
may come
Yeah, but that's fun. I mean, if you can sustain them, that's no problem.
Yeah.
Imagine Christmas, Pasko, di ba?
Yeah.
Yung mga bata.
Yeah.
Ikaw, Diego,
about-
anong
Oh,
pangalan?
Diego.
I'm sorry, I was so stuck on just imagining having to pay for the tuition of 5 kids. Damn. That's what my mindset is.
Me.
What man? Me, the same. Yeah, a big house. Well, a decent house. Well, let's aim for big. Let's aim for big. And kids, because I want to be able to still play ball with my kids. It has to be sometime soon.
Yeah.
And yeah, somewhere way, way, way beyond where I am now in my career. Because yeah, like I said, I'm pushing 30. Although Frankie's in denial, she's older than me, but we are pushing 30. I'd like to
By,
be
like,
somewhere by
months.
40.
But you'd still
Sorry?
be acting.
Yeah.
10
I mean,
years
like
from-
that's my bread and
Okay.
butter. Business wise, I want to start my own business. We so many times, like I guess that's the thing with businesses. Like, ang lapit na eh. Like we were about to start,
Yeah.
and then it something
Yeah.
happened, and it didn't push through. I invested in a couple things, and those couple things were scams. So they ran off with my money.
Mm.
I guess lesson
Yeah.
learned. But definitely
Yeah.
10 years from now, have my own business, like a bar or a cafe. Since
Yeah,
I'm-
that's good. Yeah.
it's kind
Because you
of
love to
where. Speak for yourself, Frankie. And yeah, just be content with whatever I have. I guess 10 years from now.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing.
Wow. Napansin ko, what does it say on your shirt, Diego?
It's NSYNC, bro. Chillax. Chillax.
Sabi ko, read it out na lang.
Marcus, what does it say on my shirt?
He doesn't want to say it.
Well, why didn't you
People
just say
can
it?
cut,
Oh, you
cut the
died.
clip.
Sorry.
People can cut the clip, and he's gonna
Yeah.
say, "I want
Headline.
you
Diego Loyzaga says to Franki Russell, "I want you back."
back."
And that's the soundbite. That's all the soundbite we're gonna take from this interview.
No. No.
Miss nakita na yun. I miss you.
May message
Joking.
na. We're late. We're late already for our next interview.
Yes, yes.
Alright.
Go.
Oh, this is
Invite. Invite.
Sorry.
Okay, now
My
let us
bad.
invite our fans to watch Pabuya on Viva Max.
When is it? October 6th or 7th?
7. Oh,
I knew that. I was just testing.
7. Tama.
Go ahead.
So make sure you guys tune in to Viva Max and watch Pabuya. Kami ni Diego Loyzaga, Felix Rocco, Jing Kylie, a whole lot of really awesome artists. I'm playing Bella. and it's written and directed by Phil Giordano. So sana support nyo kami. And my first lead role with Viva. Yun.
Yay! Congrats. And your social media there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, follow me on everything, guys.
Aw.
There's a lot for you.
Okay.
Yeah, same. Frankie pretty much said it all. Please support our movie. It's coming out on Viva Max on October 7th, which is just around the corner. And it's our first lead role. So, marami dapat kayong abangan. And it's my first lead butt scene exposure. So, dapat abangan ng aking puwet.
Abangan.
Yeah, give me a rating of how nice, if it's plumpy, if it's peachy, let me know. But yeah, please supportahan niyo yung aming pelikula,
Constructive
Pabuya.
criticisms are welcome.
Yeah, I accept all criticism about my play. It's directed by Philip Giordano, like Frankie said, and yeah, I'm sure you're gonna enjoy. Maybe watch it with your jowa or something, or your friends. I don't think you should let your kids watch it, but yeah, it's gonna be a fun movie. I promise you that. And yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at Diego Loyzaga, Facebook Diego Loyzaga, official Diego Loyzaga, Twitter Loyzaga Diegs.
Whoa.
All right, so there you go, everyone. Thank you so much, Diego and Frankie, and thank you so much to all our Pepsters for tuning in. Please don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe all of our social media accounts. They're found on our official website at www.pep.ph. On Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and TikTok, it's at Pep Alerts, and then at YouTube, it's pep.tv, at Viber, Kuman, and C, it's pep.ph. So thank you guys so much for your time, and we wish every success for Pabuya.
Thank you guys. Thanks for having us. Thank you. Thank you.
Our next Pep Live Pepsters.
Till next Pep Live.
That was really
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Have a good day.
Love that.